Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Okay. Um, all right, we're going to finish up that worksheet, and I believe I got that website that you need to look at the 5 rooms unblocked. But I'm going to put the link in the chat, and then I'm going to pull it up so that you can see what it looks like. All right, so you can try that first, and then it still says blocked for you. Okay, give me 1 second to pull this up. Thank you, Jordan, for checking. Hold on. All right, I got it on there. This one, allow. Okay, let's see if it'll allow it now. If not, okay. I'm gonna wait a few minutes because a couple of folks. Thank you, Jemiah, for trying. Everybody's got it. Still says blocked. No matter how many times I say allowed, because it's on here. And let me do it this way. It's been updated, but I guess it's still not going to work. All right, so let me show you what what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it on each room. And then this is the way it was supposed to be. So I believe the first room for you is the attic. Let me let these folks in. So what I'm gonna do is for a few minutes, you only have to write a few sentences. So this is the attic. That was the first one you had to look at. And what you can do with this is I really wish y'all could get, so I'm going to leave it here for a minute. And jot down what you see there. This person is not coming in. So trying to admit people, and for some reason it wasn't showing. All right, so let's come back here. All right, so basically in the attic, you see the, okay, I'm gonna leave that right there for a minute. Sorry, I can't make that any bigger. Let's see if I can put it where it's not sideways. There. That looks a little better. All right, so that's for the attics. I'm going to leave that there for a minute, let you read that, then I'll move it. Anybody else try that link yet? Is it still blocked? Because I really wish you could do this for yourself. Okay, thank you, Angel. Steel block, steel block. All right, so we're not going, since today's a short day, we're just not going to waste time trying to get it unblocked. I'm just going to go through each one on your um, worksheet. All right, now since you can't get it unblocked, that means no excuse, no excuse. You're supposed to be, you're with me, gotta stay with me. I'm going to take you through each one. Actually, give me 1 second to come back here. For those who don't know, have a clue what I'm talking about. All right. So for this, we're going through the dollhouse. We're clicking on each little magnifying glass, and you're going to record observations. So you don't have a whole lot of room. So I'm going to stop the attic, and then I'm going to do the living room, then the parsonage parlor, the garage, the woodman shed. Okay. So, and I'm going to be there briefly. So make as many notes as you can for each of the rooms. Okay. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. For those of you who just came in, good morning, good morning, good morning. Since you can't do the link yourselves, I'm going to take you through each room for you. All right, so we are in the attic. Come on, go away. We're in the attic. All right, and the observations that you want to make, I'm going to do it from this angle. All right, so it looks like she tried to hang her, not tried, hung herself. She stood on the chair and just jot down some other things that you see in the room. Trying to get to a good place. And but this is about observations, observation skills. Whoops, it just took me out. Okay, what I want to know is how do you get out of this so that we can get to the next room? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. All right, so we've looked at the attic. The next one was supposed to be the living room. All right, so let's look at the living room. All right, so this is the living room. So jot down some things in the living room. There we go. Oops, no, it just took me back to the attic. Living room. Why does it keep doing that? One more time. Last time, that gave us an explanation of what happened. All right, so let's start here. Mhm. Start with what you see there. All right, the person seems to have fallen down the stairs, male or female. Those are the kind of things that you want to jot down. All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Those of you who just came in, since the link is not working for you all this morning, I am doing the diorama for you so that you can fill out each room. We are now in the living room. All right, hold on. I'm working. What do you need? Later. Yay. Yes. Okay. And since I haven't figured out how to get out of these things, I will just open the next window and parsonage. Okay, the parsonage parlor. So let's look at that one. I'm trying to get this in a place where you can actually read it. All right, leave that there for a minute. I could screenshot what the reading. What do you Jordan, what are you telling me I should screenshot? The words? Um, let me see if I can do that. Hold on. Is that gonna help? Maybe. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna help you, but I did do a screenshot of what it says. All right, so let's take a look around the room. When it enlarges, it does not 360. I don't understand it either. I did put it in um, why it blocks the site. I did put it in allowed. Let me try one more time to press allowed. I listed the website. It's on here. I did add it. Uh, Yep, now that just messed everybody up. All right, let me go back to just allowing everybody. That just messed everybody up. Oh, Brooklyn seems to have it. Hold on. It's going to unblock you in a minute. All right, it might have kicked you out. You have to come back in. Some of y'all are looking at some interesting things. All right, let's get back to. We tried. We tried. All right, back to our little inside. We are in. No, we're not in the living room anymore. We are in the parsonage. Okay, got some letters here at the door. Why does it keep going back to that one spot? This is an interesting little diorama. All right, we got lights. We got. All right, let's. All righty. So that was the parsonage. I think you had the garage was next, right? What was next? Where'd it go? Okay. Yep, the garage and then the wood shack. All right, we are in the garage. I think we found the body. Looks like something out of the Great Gatsby. All right, so we Judging by the hat on the floor, this is probably a male. Oh, okay. All right, I'll go back. But let's stay here first. So let's do the garage while we're here, and then I'll go back quickly on the other ones. All right. So this is our garage. Where's our little board that usually tells us what's going on? All right, let's see. And I'll do the same thing with this one. I'll screenshot this one too. So got some. Oh, now I apologize if you got kicked out. A couple of people got kicked out when I tried to unblock the site. All right, so let's see what, oops. All right, try this screenshot thing again. All right, so I just sent you the screenshot. The Zoom just kicked me out this time. We're having that kind of a day. All right, let's see if we can get the share back. Oh, good. Kicked me out, but to save the chat. Okay. All right. So I think we made enough observations there. Let's look at the next one. Um, again, this looks like it's winter. It's not very big. Oops, wrong one. Oh, there it is. All right, I think it sent the Woodsman twice. But there, that's, and hopefully you can enlarge that. All right, what time is it? It's almost time to go. All right. And what am I missing? That was the Woodsman site. So we got everybody. Um, Somebody wanted me to go back to the parlor. Oh, okay. It keeps doing that. Okay. Someone asked me to come back to the parsonage parlor. All right, so this in the parlor, and I did send the screenshot notes for that. I can't. And I don't know why it does. When you enlarge it, it doesn't. But she looks like she's been stabbed. The fact that the furniture's covered up tells you that they don't really use this room. Collection of mail on the floor. Okay. All right, so we've covered all the rooms. Everybody should have at least a note or two, some observations for each one, and you should be good to submit. Again, this looks like it's wintertime. There's snow outside the window. Let's see. Before I come out of this, anybody have a question? Want me to go back to something, a room that you didn't quite get the notes on? Alrighty. And I'm sorry that didn't work out the way we wanted it to. Screenshot the parlor. Okay. Let's do the parlor. Uh, Let's see if I can get back out of this. I did do the parlor. One of these is the parlor. Oh, um, parsonage parlor. Yeah, this I did screenshot the parsonage parlor. Scroll up, um, so and you have that one. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? All right, hang for a minute because I didn't really get my attendance yet. So don't go nowhere. See, because it knocked out my participant thing here. Okay, give me 1 second and I'll go back and try to screenshot those. The garage, I didn't, the shack and the garage. So let's do that. Let me, that's the parlor. Don't need that. All right, let me start with the garage. My screenshot tool is very slow. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put those in. There it goes. Slow. But then the room moved. I'll have to save those later because it's time for y'all to go. I don't want to make you late for your next class. Okay. All right, so we'll see you next class. And it's never here. See you next class. Sorry that didn't work today. That should have been more interesting than it was.